This is Sports Federation TV. We chat about a range of different codes of sport. We chatted to Lorenzo from the Cape Wineland Sports Council. We chatted to the folk of the Wrestling Association. Now we're moving to something that's a bit more dynamic for some people. We're chatting tug of war. Quintis, Wiid, alles alright met jou?
Baie goed, baie dankie. En baie dankie vir die geleentheid.
Dankie dat jy teruggekom het. Vertel ons 'n bietjie van toutrek eers. Mense kan verstaan wat toutrek is.
Weet jy, toutrek is gekoppel aan een van die oudste sporte in die wêreld. Dit is al so in die ancient Egypte is dit aangeteken waar mense al begin toutrek het. So en dis een van die vinnigste groeiende sporte huidigelik in Suid-Afrika. Ons het 'n fenominale groei in jeug. So dat ons die afgelope 2 kere wat ons jeug sy SA kampioenskappe was dit die grootste toutrek byeenkomste internasionaal van die geskiedenis van toutrek. So
en toutrek is ook groot in Kaapstad. Julle het 'n groot program uit in Stellenbosch met die kinders daar op die plaas. Vertel ons 'n bietjie oor dit.
Ja, weet jy, Osali, ek dink Osali het 'n wonderlike inisiatief gegryp en ek dink hulle het baie goed daarmee gedoen in samewerking nou met 'n klompie klubs en natuurlik ook manne wat dwars deur gegaan het tot by SATF, wat ons nasionale liggaam is. En hulle het so ver gegaan dat daai skool 'n jaar of 2 terug die ontwikkelings prys in Suid-Afrika gewen het by SASCOC as die beste ontwikkelingsspan wat dan vir daai jaar aangeteken is.
Tug of war for many people is a sport that only takes place on farms. Is that still the case, or is it open to all?
No, it's open to all. I think what has happened was that tug of war is a thing that in the past we had this boere sport that was run on the beaches and stuff like that, and ever since that day we've actually carried that name with us. But it's not like that anymore. Tug of war has become a very, very highly competitive sport. As I said, probably one of the fastest growing sports in South Africa. In the Western Cape, we are probably the biggest competitors in South Africa. We are growing in the northern regions. Gauteng and Limpopo and Free State, these guys are all joining us in now, and we've got already good structures that has been developed in the northern parts.
Let's take a look at some of the footage of the recent tug of war activities. Let's check this out.
From our side at SASCOC, because we're a confederation dealing with Olympic and non-Olympic sport, it is critical that we give equal attention to all sport in South Africa, because if we don't do that, these sport lose their interest and they begin to die in South Africa. That is why even sheep shearing, we support them when they go to New Zealand for their competition. It is critical that from time to time we support those federations that are not Olympic. Now you will notice here during this competition, as was the case also in Taiwan, that even the Olympic movement takes an interest in the World Games. That is why we're expecting our president of the IOC, Dr. Jacques Rocha, to come here and support. He actually wrote a letter to all the NOCs to say support the World Games, because it is important that we look at all people who are in sport to support them. And you will see that from a SASCOC point of view, we have ensured that they get the same kind of treatment as those going to the Olympics, Paralympics, Commonwealth Games, as well as the All Africa Games. The function, the farewell function, it was the same. The clothing, even some of them were saying that we're dressed like executives. That is exactly why we do that. We must make sure that they feel that they are part of this whole thing. It is because not many people know about the World Games. It is something that we need to promote as a country, because all this sport are people putting their time into it and money is being spent on it, and therefore we make sure that we give it the necessary exposure.
Very thankful for what we got from SASCOC to be here, and for a small federation to show them that we can hold ourselves against the rest of the world. Definitely.
As you can see, the footage is taken in 2013, and that's to showcase that the tug of war has grown in leaps and bounds that they were at the World Games. For those of you who don't know, the World Games is the second string to the Olympics. So those codes of sport that don't make it to qualify or are part of the Olympics, they play and participate in what is called the World Games, where they then qualify at a later date when their code of sport is elected and form part of the Olympics to take part. Quintis, and unfortunately, tug of war misses out again for another round of Olympics. Yes.
Yes, unfortunately so. It's not recognized as an Olympic sport. It was in the past, but we're struggling and we're fighting to get it back onto the Olympic sporting codes. So hopefully, within a year or two's time, we can see our athletes like those women that were doing the indoor champs there. They brought us home the bronze medal, so hopefully that can be, in the near future, we can have a bronze medal in the Olympics for tug of war.
Let's hope at the IOC meeting after Rio, when they evaluate Rio, that the nominations do go open and tug of war gets voted in to the 2024 Olympics. Let's take an ad break. We'll be right back. This is Sports Federation TV. You've just tuned in. You've missed the bulk of the show. But don't worry, you can catch us repeated tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock on DSTV Ch263 on Cape Town TV, or you can catch the actual clips of each segment on YouTube within the next week. We're chatting to Quintis Wiid, who is a member of the Western Cape Tug of War executive, who will be telling us about some of the events that will be happening over the next couple of weeks. Quintis, what's happening in Tug of War?
Yeah, we just had our junior season finished with the National SA Championships held in Buffelsrivier, just outside of Swellendam, and which was a great success. Again, congratulations to Oakdale, who's been now 560 champions, world champions, and they've done it again. So they will probably leave here with national colours to Sweden between the 8th and the 12th September, when the World Championships will be held. Currently, we have our senior season at a start, and we've got the club's championships is running at the moment. We're going to have, at the end of the month, we're going to have our northern regions club championships up in the northern part of South Africa, and then
let's stop there. Let's talk about some of the you're talking about the club championships, which is obviously a league system.
Yeah.
How do people get to watch it? Where do they find that information?
Yeah, we've got a website, SA Tug of War, where .co.za, where all the dates of all the fixtures are put on, and they can join it. And if somebody misses out on it, I mean, they can gladly give me a call on 083 65 75 865, and I will gladly assist them or send them an email with all the dates.
Okay, let's have a look at some footage of the under-16 boys tug of war. Check this out.
For the second end between South Africa and Switzerland. First end for South Africa, and immediately after the start, a very strong South Africa. Brought them out 2 meters. Got a good side for them. And is there a possibility for Switzerland to take over once again? Are the boys from South Africa too strong, and they will take the world title again today? After in 2012 and up until Switzerland, they take over the trophy again. Can they become the gold medal, or is it Switzerland who will take over? Switzerland once again had a slow start today, but very strong until so far. 2 meters gone now for South Africa. Is there an answer from Swiss side? Is there a possibility for Switzerland to take over? First caution for Switzerland. That's all allowed. But I think South Africa is too strong today, and they have still the best papers for the world title in the youth 560. Second caution now for Switzerland, but the world title once again goes to South Africa. Congratulations!
Nou, gratuleren voor Zwitserland. Gratuleren Swiss. Voor hier een zilveren medal. World champion South Africa. Number 2 Switzerland. Number 3 Sweden. And number 4 Germany. Congratulations to the 4 teams. We will now proceed with the championships final. The man
The under 19s winning the world title. Quintis, so we're not, ons is nie so sleg nie.
Nee, ons is goed. Ons word huidiglik gerank 4de in die wêreld.
Sure.
Ja, ons dames is nommer 3 in die wêreld. So ja, ons doen baie goed, soos jy gesien het daar, ons juniors is natuurlik nommer 1 in die wêreld, vir die afgelope paar jaar. So ja, nee, ons is daar waar dit tel.
En alles stem van werk wat plaaslik op die grond gebeur.
Ja.
In die Weskaap en oor die hele land met
Ja,
die juniors,
ja, nee,
reg
absoluut.
tot seniors toe.
Ja nee, absoluut. Soos ek gesê het, ons juniors het 'n fenominale groei op hierdie stadium. En seniors, daar word geweldig baie ingesit om hierdie sport ook bereikbaar te maak vir enige iemand. En dit is een van ons motto's, om te kyk of ons nie hierdie sport by enige iemand kan uitkom nie. Byvoorbeeld ons het in die Parel het ons byvoorbeeld 'n groepie wat jy het so pas gepraat oor stoei. Daar's 'n groepie stoeiers wat kom toutrek het net om hulle self te kan kondisioneer vir stoei. So en dit werk geweldig goed saam. So ja, sport is die toutrek is nie net daar vir iemand wat SA baadjie wil aantrek. Ja, is daar vir iemand wat sy eie lewe miskien 'n bietjie meer aan fiksheid wil gekoppel hê of aan 'n bietjie meer waardig te hê. En ek het 'n motto om te sê dat rekreasie is beter as rehabilitasie.
Definitief. Interessante punt wat jy nou sê daar, dat die stoeiers kom toutrek en dit werk saam, nie net vir stoei nie, maar vir atletiek, vir enige ander kode van sport.
Ja, verseker. Ek meen ons het skoolhoofde wat so streng is op toutrek dat as sy kinders nie toutrek in die junior seisoen nie, dan mag hulle nie rugby speel nie. Of eerste span rugby speel nie. So en want hy sit met minimale beserings gedurende daai tyd. Sy kinders is fiks wanneer hulle begin rugby speel.
Ja.
So ja, baie goeie sport.
Ek stem. Wat is daar nog op die almanak?
Ja, ons gaan nou, soos ek sê, ons huidiglik is ons besig met ons senior klubkampioenskappe wat dan nou in 'n noordelike en 'n suidelike gedeelte sal plaasvind. En dan sal ons dit in die Weskaap kampioenskappe gaan plaasvind die 2de Julie in die Parel. Wat natuurlik ons Weskaap se groot byeenkoms sal wees waar al die klubs in die Weskaap, die 6 streke sal bymekaar kom om te kompeteer om te kyk wie die Weskaap kampioen is. En daarna gaan ons na die SA Klub kampioenskappe wat in Gaudini se gehou word, die 8ste en die 9de September, Augustus, Julie, skus tog, die 8ste en die 9de Julie in Gaudini. Ons sal ook in daai tyd sal ons ook dan 'n Suid-Afrikaanse Toutrek Vereniging se algemene jaarvergadering hou. En dan daarvan af het ons die 9de Augustus, Vrouedag, het ons 'n Vrouedag kampioenskap te Helleberg. En want toutrek is nie net vir ons mans nie. Die vroue doen geweldig goed, soos ek gesê het, ons vroue binnenshuisspan is 3de in die wêreld.
Ja.
En dan vroue is geweldig belangrik in ons sport. Ons het die lekkerte van toutrek is dis een sport waar die mans en die vrouens dit saam kan doen. Ons het 'n 600 kg gewig waar ons dan wat ons noem die gemengde spanne, waar 4 mans en 4 vrouens saamtrek. So en dis geweldig kompeterend. Dan het ons die 13de Augustus het ons Suid-Afrikaanse Toutrek Vereniging se prestige byeenkoms en dan die 27ste Augustus het ons Afrika ontwikkelingskampioenskappe in Zambië en dan sluit ons dit af met die 8ste tot die 12de September waar ons die wêreldkampioenskappe in Swede het.
Sure. 'n volle seisoen.
'n volle seisoen.
Quintis, Hoe word mense in kontak, hoe tree mense kontak met julle?
Ons het 'n Facebookblad, Toutrek Suid-Afrika of Tug of War South Africa, of hulle kan gaan na ons webblad satugofwar.co.za, of hulle kan my kontak by 083 65 75 865.